On the right, Guendouzi, the youngster, next to El Neni in the center of midfield.
For PSG, Thomas Tuchel, 6 teenagers in this lineup. They fell 3-1 to Bayern Munich last Saturday, and they make just one change from that lineup with Buffon, the goalkeeper, and Timothy Weah listed front left. He can't find himself. Impressive. Rabiot sends it through. Weah steered aside. Leno able to collect.
Well, that's the quality from Rabiot. Look at that run, and he's got 2 targets.
Rabiot. This is shot wide. Tufiki pushing forward on that right-hand side.
Yeah.
And turned over. Tarian providing pressure, forcing his way through, and Nkunku. And it's held by Leno. Just a little touch could have been enough to steer that through.
Stay with the player, almost lets him go.
Way too much room here for Arsenal. Opening up play. Aubameyang plays it out in front. It's in. Arsenal scores. Mesut Ozil is challenging as summer as he could have, and he comes right into Arsenal and scores.
Well, I'll tell you what, and that's important on so many levels because Arsenal haven't been at their best in the first 12 minutes. As I've said, Aubameyang, when he's got the space, he knows what to do with it. But for this man, Mesut Ozil, that comes in handy, right? Has been in trouble with defense in Germany. He's retired from the team. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing.
A little back heel to set this up. It will be. It will be now. Saved by Buffon. Skitters wide of the post.
Yeah, what an opportunity. He's had some space on that left-hand side. Alex Iwobi's been very, very good. You can see a 3-player combination there. Oh, that's nice.
Wonderful bit of passing. And this flag is up. Offside. That's an impressive back heel. Aubameyang be able to count this among his highlight reel goals.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's something that Unai Emery wanted to see.
This curling effort spins off frame. Tufiki has had a very impressive start, the 19-year-old.
Yeah, he's been looking at that, right? I mean, that far post with his left foot when he comes inside, and he has been good. And looking much better on the right-hand side in the first match.
Streaming live on the ESPN app. Long direct ball, Buffon backing in. Aubameyang, one save, and the rebound is cleared aside. Buffon does enough.
Tells you right away the quality of Aubameyang. It's a great ball over the top into space. Very good first touch to set him.
Head knocks it aside. Weah. Oh, deflects away off of Socrates.
Yeah, Socrates more worried about offside. As you see his arm up and right there, doesn't see Tim Weah coming from.
In the upswing of the U.S. national team is a more interesting story. Arsenal, wonderful ball, brought down. Aubameyang was coming in at the opposite post. Buffon, a big save. Mkhitaryan, as good an opportunity as he's had. He's sort of ghosted through this opening half.
And he's done so well. You see Kolasinac with that ball. Look at that.
National Stadium in Singapore. And Weah, the U.S. international.
Penalty.
It's a goal kick. Nothing there. At least at first glance.
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
I think the assistant referee had to intervene there. Although I'm not sure what the referee was showing. I thought he was showing a goal kick, but for me, that was a penalty. Tim Weah.
Martinez came on at halftime between the sticks, and Nkunku scores. Well, PSG's leveled it right before the hour mark.
Yeah, well taken. Leaves absolutely no doubt. Plenty of power. Of course, Martinez going the other way, taking full advantage of a good job done on that right-hand side by Timothy Weah. Absolutely outstanding. That's what you want players to do. When in isolation, take players one-on-one, right? Didn't have a lot of room to deal with. Perhaps where he was going, he was always going to square it and look at it. Because of the absence of the key players, so many of them, of course, played in the World Cup, still on vacation.
Service out in front, off the crossbar and in. Lacazette. Well, the Frenchman Sticking it to Paris Saint-Germain. It's 2-1.
He's claiming it. Gonna see it again, see if that perhaps may have been an own goal, although maybe he gets there first. But again, that ball playing wide, good delivery with good pace on it. All it needed was a touch. It doesn't really matter where it came from, that touch as well, but he's smiling, so he likes it. That tells me. But it's played well.
Chip to Ramsey, who heads it up. Punched away, Buffon, the follow is in. Arsenal's made it 3.
Like I said again, exactly the people that you want to be on the end of things. All right, I didn't think that ball from Ramsey was particularly very good, right? Because I thought that he needed to head that across with a little bit of power so somebody can get on the end of it. Just looked it up there, and certainly PSG did not deal well with that one as the ball goes over the top. Watch Ramsey here. Not that he can generate a lot of power. You got to put in a dangerous area. Gigi Buffon's been spotless so far. Certainly that's not the one that he's going to remember, because he's got to do much, much better with that. A big man. Nelson's got to see that ball in the back of the net.
Driven ball. Header is in from 18 yards out. Holding.
Yeah, I think he's still processing that, isn't it? Because it's a bit of a looping header, isn't it? Didn't need a lot of power, and I suppose if it was with more power, maybe that gives the goalkeeper a chance to have a save at it. But as that ball was released, I'm just wondering, is it just going to drop there in that top corner? So again, Rob Holding will take that. Look at that driven ball. Oh, that's absolutely one. Later, but Nkunku once again pretty decent. Timmy Weah, very good in terms of what he needed to do.
Oh, it's through now for Arsenal. Is it a 5th? Of course it is. And Katia.
The goal, result doesn't matter. Let's see in terms of timing. Oh, just right. Well done by the referee. When in doubt, obviously, keep your flag down. And you can see that finish pretty precise. You can see they're in